the beautiful Pinehurst Resort, where round 2 of the U.S. Women's Open is currently underway. I'm Kelly Thesier, and I'm pleased to be joined today by Mechelle Voepel of ESPN.com. Thank you so much, Mechelle, for joining me. Exciting first round here yesterday with some great play out there on the golf course, but perhaps none as impressive as Stacy Lewis shooting a 3 under 67 to take the first round lead. How great was that round that Stacy played?
It was everything you'd want in an open round and more. She didn't have any bogeys. She had 3 birdies. She said, she was just hitting the ball so well. And I would say on most open courses, that's a huge key, but on this one, it really is. And so she was putting herself in good position. She said afterwards it felt easy, even though the course isn't easy, which was very different than a lot of the things that other people said. So it was an extremely impressive round. I would say, probably even exceeded her expectations of what she would do the first day.
No doubt. Stacy's just one of a number of big names that are up near the top of the leaderboard. Mechelle Voepel, second place after the first round, after we saw her impressive play at the Kraft Nabisco. How amazing is it that she's up there once again, and what does it say about her play so far this year?
I think it means that Mechelle really has turned a corner, and we've thought that she was at that point in previous years, but I think she is now, where she is going to consistently play well. We've certainly seen her be as good as anybody in past years, but then she'll regress, and so you don't see that consistency out of her week to week. But I really think this year you are seeing that out of her, and she's able to really manage her game well, which we talk about a lot with golfers, and it can mean a lot of things. In Michelle's case, I think it means you don't get into a lot of trouble early on that you can't get out of.
No doubt. It's been impressive to see what Michelle's been able to do, but everybody was paying attention to the big names yesterday, but of course all eyes were on 11-year-old Lucy Lee, who seems to have been stolen the hearts of all the media members and all golf fans around the world. How is she handling this spotlight? It just seems to be so impressive in what she's been able to do.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know about everybody else, but I've been thinking about being 11 again, and how I would have felt being in a room full of adults asking or answering a bunch of questions as she was, and then just out on the course with thousands of eyes on her. It's funny, Kelly, we're sitting in rocking chairs here. I think Lucy Lee makes even the 20-year-olds feel like they're ready for rocking chairs on this tour. The other thing is, it's not just that she's cute and adorable, which she is, and well-spoken, which she is, but she's got game. Mm-hmm. And you look at the way that she navigated the course yesterday, and a couple of her playing partners were talking about, hey, when she can get just a little more distance, she's going to be really scary. She's scary enough already. There are a few holes out there where she's just a little short on. It's just hard for her to par those holes. But boy, I'm impressed. And I don't know. I after you talk to Lucy, you don't know. Maybe she's going to be an astronaut or a nuclear physicist or a college professor. Who knows if she's going to have time for the LPGA? But if she does, and she continues to play like this, I think we have a star on her hands.
No doubt. It's not often you see 11-year-olds talking about reading Sherlock Holmes and then having the touch that she has around the greens. It's truly impressive. Like I said earlier, a number of big names that are still up there near the top of the leaderboard. Paula Creamer, a former U.S. Women's Open champ. Kari Webb, 2-time U.S. Women's Open champ. Who are you watching today? Who do you think really can make a move in this second round?
I am really interested to see the 2 players that you mentioned are players I'm interested to see play today. I think Paula was a little frustrated yesterday that she knew where she wanted to put the ball. She wasn't quite able to put it there, but she knows exactly how she wants to play the course. As opposed to somebody like MB Park, who is obviously a great player, a defending champion, but she came off the course saying, I don't know what happened out there. I shot a 76, and I'm not sure how. Paul, I think, knew exactly what had happened, and I think Kari was the same way. So Kari Webb, I think, has another major in her. I've thought this for a while. I think she might have one more in her, considering that she won at Pine Needles back in 2001. Maybe this area has a special place for her. But how both of those players, Paula and Kari, play today will let us know if they really have a chance over the weekend.
Well, Kari had said this golf course reminds her of some of those sandbelt courses down in Melbourne, Australia, so it seems to be suited for her. It should be an exciting day out there for the second round. Make sure to tune in to ESPN2 from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight for live coverage, and make sure to keep tuning into LPGA.com all week for more news and updates. Thank you.